Okay, this is Sunko, the Korean bro. Today is 2024, January 21st. And let's see. Okay. Hmm. One top dividend stock that gives Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway more than $700 million in passive income annually. Buffett Buffett has long been an investor in Coca-Cola, the world's dominant beverage company. Coca-Cola has raised its dividend payout in 61 straight years. Although Berkshire is a huge shareholder, individual share investors will find reasons not to own the stock that helps generate incredible profitability is undoubtedly one of the most powerful, well-recognized consumer brands in the world. This is precisely why Berkshire Hathaway, the conglomerate headed by Warren Buffett, has owned shares in the company since 1988. The Oracle of Omaha certainly likes Coca-Cola's durability as a business, and that helps explain why the beverage stock currently makes up under 7% of Berkshire's equities portfolio. It's the fourth largest holding behind Apple, Bank of America, and American Express. Perhaps the most important reason Buffett still loves Coca Cola is because of the huge amount of passive income this spits out. Let's take a closer look. Positive traits. It's not difficult to find reasons to appreciate Coca Cola's business. For starters, this is an incredible, profitable enterprise. Last 10 years, the company's operating margin averaged a stellar 25.9%. And through the first 9 months of 2023, Coca Cola generated $7.9 billion of free cash flow, which directly helps to fund dividend payments. Is this Roku's single biggest risk? Okay. Roku is the leading smart TV operating system in North America. It lacks enough negotiating power with the largest content companies. Yet there are still compelling reasons to buy this stock today. Investors are probably not thinking about Roku standing among key stakeholders. With 76 million active accounts that streamed nearly 27 billion hours of content in the third quarter last year, Roku is the leading smart TV operating system in the US, Canada, and Mexico. The business has and will continue to benefit from the ongoing cord cutting trend. Although this streaming stock had a monster year in 2023, up to 125%, it remains 82% below its peak price. Investors looking to add a beaten down growth company to their portfolios are probably considering Roku right now. But before you press the buy button, it's a smart idea to understand a key risk with this business. Let's take a closer look at Roku. Most readers are probably familiar with Roku as the company that sells these popular media sticks and dongles that make any regular TV into a smart TV that's connected to the internet. But while this segment generated more than half of the sales about 6 years ago, the latest quarter, hardware represented only 14% of overall revenue. This is a division that is declining in importance over time. Roku's main revenue driver now is the platform segment, where it earns money from a certain subscription and advertising arrangement it has with its partners. Major content companies that offer streaming subscription place their services on Roku's platform to reach a wider audience. In doing so, the typical agreement gives Roku control over 30% of any ad inventory, revenue that it fully gets to keep. This sounds like a real creative business model and it has led to tremendous long term growth for Roku. The issue, though, is that larger content companies are calling the shots. For example, in 2021, Roku was at a standstill in its negotiations with Alphabet's YouTube. Ultimately, a deal was reached in December ear, that eared to keep the popular video streaming services on Roku. But based on their prior agreement, Roku likely doesn't earn any revenue from YouTube. This is alarming given that YouTube is the second most visited website in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case with Netflix as well, which has 247 million subscribers. Although it's hard to find any definitive information. The conclusion is that Roku might reach nearly 80 million households, but lacks sufficient negotiating power versus some of the most popular streaming services out there. Um, in other words, Roku needs them to make its platform more valuable to viewers more than the content companies that need Roku's distribution capabilities. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case with Netflix. From a competitive standpoint, Roku is almost certainly leaving sizable amounts of revenue on the table. The fact that the business doesn't have proper leverage right now over important stakeholders in the streaming industry might be a huge cause for concern for certain investors. It's a risk to keep in mind. Nonetheless, there are some compelling reasons to still want to own the stock. As I noted, the company has top market share in North America, which positions it well to continue capturing households that decide to ditch their cable TV subscription in favor of streaming entertainment. In our international market, the growth opportunity is even bigger. More recently, Roku is seeing business mm, pick up. Revenue increased by 20% in the third quarter of last year, the fastest rate of growth since quarter first 2022. Should the momentum continue throughout 2024, investors can be optimistic that the company will post stellar top-line gains this year because the stock is so beaten down. Its valuation is reasonable. Roku's price sales ratio of 3.5 isn't expensive at all, and it might just prompt some investors to add shares to their portfolios. Hmm. So it's still a buy now, okay? Is reasonable. Roku's price sales ratio of 3.5 isn't expensive at all. It might just prompt investors to add shares to their portfolios. Rose 43% in 2023, and based on historical patterns in the market, there should be more gains to come this year. Amazon's e-commerce, digital advertising, and cloud infrastructure businesses all are on the rebound. The company continues to integrate AI functionality across a broad range of its business. While artificial intelligence grabbed the spotlight last year, this company has been benefiting from the technology for years. Nvidia, Meta Platforms, Tesla, Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple. The undisputed leader in e-commerce, Amazon. The macroeconomic headwinds of the past couple of years amounted to something of a perfect storm for Amazon. High inflation caused a slowdown in consumer discretionary spending, and online purchases were among the first casualties. This also prompted a commensurate decline in business spending. Advertising is one area in the budget that companies can easily and rapidly dial down or scale up. And Baruch Corbett on the front weight on Amazon's digital advertising business. Furthermore, many companies put their digital transformations highlighted by their shift of workloads to cloud. On the back burner, which caused slowing growth for Amazon Web Services, the company's cloud infrastructure businesses. While the effect of those issues linger, things are looking up for Amazon. Despite persisting unease regarding the economy, there are reasons to remain optimistic. Amazon is synonymous with e-commerce. Our industry it still dominates. Hmm. While the figures for 2023 have yet to be tallied, Amazon accounted for roughly 38% of online sales in the US in 2022, more than the next 14 competitors combined. It's unlikely the company ceded its industry leading position, though the competition might have made some inroads. So, furthermore, e-commerce sales are expected to grow by more than 9% in 2024 to $6.3 trillion, representing more than 20% of all retail sales. According to estimate provided by Insider Intelligence, as the online sales leader, Amazon will benefit from this secular tailwind. Though as one of Amazon's biggest growth drivers in recent years has been digital advertising, owing to the company's captive audience. In the third quarter, Amazon digital advertising revenue grew 26% year over year, outperforming its largest rivals, Alphabet and Meta Platforms, which grew their ad revenue by 9% and 24%, respectively. Amazon is looking to boost its ad business by showing limited advertising on its Prime Video streaming service beginning this month. Subscribers will have the option to pay an additional $3 per month to keep their viewing experience ad-free, but Amazon wins either way. Will have the option to pay an additional $3 per month to keep their viewing experience ad-free, but Amazon wins either way. Furthermore, digital advertising is expected to increase by 13.2% to 2024, after climbing more than 10% last year, according to Insider Intelligence. As the number three digital ad platform in the US, Amazon will no doubt benefit from any acceleration in ad spending. Hmm. The clouds are lifting. In the face of economic challenges, AWS maintained its position as the world's leading provider of cloud infrastructure services, controlling 31% of the market. In quarter three, according to market analyst Canalys. After a period of subdued growth over much of the past 2 years, cloud adoption is expected to reaccelerate in 2024. Research and consulting from Gartner estimate that public cloud spending will jump 20% to $679 billion. And the acceleration in cloud adoption will likely increase the fortunes of AWS. The acceleration of cloud adoption will likely increase the fortunes of AWS. You can't spell gains without AI. Last but certainly not least, Amazon has a long and historic history of using artificial intelligence to improve its operations. It has jumped into the generative AI ring where they both fit. AWS Bedrock provides users with access to all the most common AI models, allowing them to build customized AI apps for their own. It also provides access to NVIDIA's latest and greatest AI chips, the H200 Tensor Core graphics processing units, as well as Amazon's own Inferentia and Trainium AI chips. This lets customers strike a balance between speed and economy. The company recently launched Amazon Q for Enterprises, a generative AI-powered digital assistant designed to help automate and streamline time-consuming and mundane tasks, thereby making users more productive. Amazon is also providing AI tools to the merchants that sell on its platform to help them succeed. The company introduced AI-powered image generation for digital advertisers, while also using AI to improve search and product recommendations. Just this week, Amazon began testing a feature that lets customers ask questions about a product and receive an AI-generated response. These most recent forays into AI provide a glimpse of Amazon's game plan. Despite the wealth of opportunity ahead for Amazon, its stock is still reasonably valued at two times next year's expected sales. Given the rebound in online retail, the recovery of the ad market, the ongoing digital transformation, the AI-inspired gold rush, now is the time to buy Amazon before its stock lowers even higher. Hmm. Okay. Um, Lingering challenges. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. One take giant sale like there's no tomorrow. Just Tashi and Key forever. Amazon, okay. Tech giant Amazon is a mainstay of my investment portfolio and will remain for so many years to come for three reasons. Relentlessly focus on the customer. The creative founder and former CEO Jeff Bezos it still permits the company today. Look no further than the company's mission statement. Amazon's mission is to be worth Earth most customer-centric company. 안돼 아빠 좀 이따가 좀 이따가. 음, Look no further than the company's mission statement. Amazon's mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. Innovation. Amazon has developed numerous innovations, ranging from its sprawling fulfillment network. Numerous innovations range from its sprawling fulfillment network to its vast array of data centers that make it the global leader in cloud computing services. Hmm. Global leader in cloud computing services, has developed numerous innovations ranging from its sprawling fulfillment network to its vast array of data centers. They make it the global leader in cloud computing services. Creator founder and former CEO Jeff Bezos still permits the company today. Look no further than the company's mission statement. Amazon's mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. Okay, delivering shareholder value. The company constantly reevaluates its finance and workforce. Uh, with a focus on balancing shareholders' returns and reinvestment in the business. Over the last 10 years, MS shares have returned 6.59%, and meaning $10,000 investment early 2014 will be worth nearly 76,000 as of this writing. Great company. What I was expecting it to grow sales by 11% this year as its long-term investment in regional distribution combat with a rebound in enterprise cloud spending. So all these three things combined, Amazon is considered as a good company. Relentless focus on the customer, innovation, and what else do we have? Delivering shareholder value. Okay. We got Amazon as the number one in our priority list. And what else do we have? Nvidia. Here we have it. NVIDIA. Finally, there's NVIDIA. The reason to own NVIDIA forever is simple. Technology is the future. Never has this been more obvious than right now. Whether it's artificial intelligence, autonomous driving, advanced robotics, or gene editing, it's clear that the next wave of technological breakthroughs will have one thing in common. They will require tremendous amounts of computing power. That means demand for advanced semiconductors, the type using supercomputers and server farms of today and tomorrow, will continue to grow massively in the years to come. Nvidia, which many actually believe, makes the best and fastest chips for high performance computing, stands to benefit enormously from the rise of AI and other cutting edge tech innovations. That's why Wall Street analysts are raising their forecast for the future sales at a breakneck pace. The consensus among analysts is that Nvidia will report over $92 billion in revenue for its fiscal 2025. Over the last 12 months, it reported $45 billion in revenues. Nevertheless, Nvidia isn't perfect forever stock for everyone. And income-seeking investors will be better off looking elsewhere, as will value-oriented investors, those who lack the stomach for stocks with high volatility. However, for long-term investors who are ready to hold on through the inevitable volatility, Nvidia is forever stock with a high ceiling and one worth seriously considering. Anyway, I'm doing it short tonight, and it's already 12 at night, and I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, see you, and happy good night. Okay, bye bye everybody.